Welcome to TLE 7 Exploratory Food Processing. We are in quarter 4, week 7. Fish processing. First, let us have a review of our past lesson. Last week, we discussed calculate production input and output. Let us find the percentage yield of this recipe. We have here chicken longanisa. On the first column, we have the raw materials. Then, on the second column, we have the measurement. We have this formula, percentage yield is equals to production output divided by production input times 100. So our first step is to add all the measurement of the raw materials. That will give us 2,470 grams. Again, in-add lang po natin lahat ng measurement ng raw materials ni chicken longanisa. At ito po ang nakuha natin, 2,470 grams. Then, let us find the production output. By subtracting 300 grams to 2,470 grams. That will give us 2,170 grams. Okay, so this is our production input and production output. Remember that the spoilage reject here, which is 300 grams, is already given. So, given na po ang value na to. Okay, so we'll just divide the production output by production input. So we have 2,170 divided by 2,470. That will give us 0.878. So let us multiply this by 100. Then we will have the percentage yield of 87.8 or 88%. Meaning, 88% po ng mga raw materials nyo ang nagamit nyo to reach your finished product. And that is, ating given recipe is your chicken longanisa. Okay, for this task, let us find the spoilage reject for strawberry jam. Remember, spoilage reject meaning mga parts po ng raw materials na hindi kasama sa finished product. Okay, so first we have stems. Ang stem po ba ay kasama sa finished product? Is it reject or included? Remember, our recipe is strawberry jam. Of course, this part is reject. Hindi po kasama ang stem sa strawberry jam. Leaves or yung mga dahon-dahon, of course, that is also reject. How about the berries? Of course, the berries itself. Of course, it is included. Sugar, of course. Sugar po is raw material of strawberry jam. So, you will ask me, how about the seeds of the berries? Super liit po ng mga seed ng strawberry para po tanggalin po yan. And kasama po talaga yan sa strawberry jam. Okay, so for this week, we have fish processing. What you should know, the most essential learning competencies for this topic are: explain the fish processing activities, interpret layout plan for fish processing according to standard set, and what you should learn, you should learn to enumerate fish processing activities and interpret layout plan for fish processing area. Okay, so before we move on to the layout plan of a fish processing, let us first identify the processes included in the fish production. Okay? First, identify po natin ano ba ang mga parts ng isang fish. Okay, so first we have the mouth, of course, the gill. Hindi mo makikita yung hasang sa loob niyan. Dorsal fin, the caudal fin, caudal or caudal fin, scales, the scales, pectoral fin, pelvic fin, and the anal fin. Anal fin po itong part na ito, natakpan lang po ng aking mukha. What are the fish processing activities? Bago po maging tuna or sardinas, yung isda na yan, bago yan nakarating sa market, sa bahay nyo, ito po ang mga processing activities na pinagdadaanan nyo. Okay, so, the term fish processing refers to the process associated with fish and fish products between the time fish are caught or harvested and the time the final product is delivered to the customer. Yan. Bago pa po yung makarating sa bahay nyo, hina-harvest po muna yan, then dinadala sa planta or sa production facility. Yan po yan nililinis, sinisort, tinatanggalan ng mga kaliskis, tinik, hasang, sinisort according to its sizes and types. Diba, marami tayong klase ng fish. Bago po yan maging delata. Fish is a highly perishable food that needs proper handling and preservation if it is to have a long shelf life and retain a desirable quality and nutritional value. The central concern of fish processing is to prevent fish from deteriorating. Fish processing activities include: number 1, receiving. So, from harvesting po, dinadala po sa planta yung mga nahuling isda. So, this activity po includes sorting and grading raw materials according to size, species, and quality. Okay, so, it also includes segregating suitable from unsuitable ones. So, sabi ko kanina, sinasort pa muna nila yan according to size, species, so kung anong klaseng isda yan, sila dapat ang magkakasama. Yan na po yung mga suitable sa hindi na. Yung iba kasi yan nasira na along the way. Next is preparation. So this includes the preparatory steps such as washing, eviscerating, cutting, brining, and pre-cooking the fish by steaming, blanching, or broiling. So what is eviscerating? So tinatanggal na po lahat ng mga intestinal organs. like yung mga intestine and yung hasang. Third, processing or sterilizing. So you are seeing a sterilization machine used for fish and seafood. So this activity involves the final processing and complete sterilization of the processed finished product. Sterilize na yung mga finished product to kill the harmful bacteria to make sure that it will arrive to the market safe, clean, and ready to be cooked or to eat. Next, we have storing. The storage room is provided for storing finished products such as canned, bottled fish, smoked fish, salted fish, pickled fish, and other processed fishery products. Okay, so proper storage will prolong the shelf life of our finished product. Next, we have packaging. This process involves wrapping or enclosing food and fish products in bottles or in cans for the purpose of protecting and preserving the finished products. Last, we have the labeling. So the purpose of this activity is to give the correct information about the product. So the labeling po, yung pagbibigay po, paglalagay po ng name dyan and information about the product. So ito po yung labeling dyan. Yan. Ito yung labeling. Yan. Makikita niyo parang papel na nakadikit dyan sa mga delata or mga bote. We have here an example of fish processing layout. We have here the filling, scaling workstation, heading, gutting whole fish, the wrapping area, and the packing area. So this is just an example. A processing layout could be different from other productions, depends on the finished product or depends on the product that is being produced in that production. Okay, that's it. So let's have your learning task 1. So please prepare pen and paper, write your name section and the date today. Okay, so directions, arrange the letters to form a word. Write your answer on your paper. Okay, so for number 1, what is the correct word? Or what word will be formed if you rearrange these letters? Number 2, number 3, 4, and 5. That is learning task 1. Let's have learning task 2. So search for 5 processed fish products. So 5 processed fish products po. Kasi search nyo. Just write the name of the product. No need to write the recipe. Okay? Just the name lang po ng mga fish processed product po. Okay? So for example is sardinas. Okay? So nabigay ko na pa example na yan. Bawal na pong gayahin. Okay? So marami po kayo makukuha. Makikita dyan na mga produkto sa supermarket na processed fish. Okay? So write this also on your paper. Are you going to submit your task? You know the drill? You know the drill? So take a picture of your output, make sure that it has your name, section, and date. Make sure you write the week number and the task number. Attach the photo to our Google Classroom. So look for quarter 4, week 7 learning task. Before turning in, make sure na may attachment po. Okay, just some reminders lang po. Submit your task on time. Submit your missing task from the previous quarter. Communicate with your teacher. Don't forget to tell your friends about your task and follow safety protocol. Okay, so tayo po ay nasa last 2 weeks na ng ating 4th quarter. Meaning last 2 weeks na lang po matatapos na kayo sa grade 7. Make sure to comply all your activities para po siguradong kayo ay makakarating sa grade 8. Stay safe po. That's it for this week.